Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys. I'm Nissa, the Hypnobirthing midwife, and I'm here with a very wonderful lady today.
I'm Sarah and I teach pregnancy yoga around and about Walthamstow.
Sarah's a really amazing yoga teacher. Where can people find you, Sarah, if they're looking for classes?
I teach in the United Reformed Church in Walthamstow Village. I teach at Healthworks Yoga Studio in Walthamstow and East of Eden Yoga Studio.
And what's your website?
And my website is www.yoyoga, yo-yo as in yoyoga.co.uk.
Brilliant, amazing. And you can find me with hypnobirthing classes at thehypnobirthingmidwife.co. Tell us what we're doing today, Sarah.
Well, the film we're going to make today is about positions for the first stages of labour and just how to keep moving, how to keep mobile, because any movement is good.
Absolutely. As a midwife, I see what a difference it makes. Upright movement, rotating the hips. So it's a really big one. Amazing. Okay. Well, guys, if you want to join us as we do the movements, please, if you're at home, get up. If you're in a flexible office environment, you're welcome to join us. And I'm going to be guided by Sarah. So this is a little bit new for me as well. So I'm a bit nervous. Sarah, go on, go for it.
Well, first of all, we're going to get on all fours.
Okay.
So if you want to do it in our stand nearby, I'll kneel behind you. So all fours position, we've all heard of old wives' tales saying to scrub the floor before the baby's born. And the reason is because it really helps get your baby into position. So maybe you start with a little bit of cat and cow, if you're familiar with that. As you inhale, you drop your tummy, and as you lift up your heart, and as you exhale, you just slightly round into the back. And if you think what we're doing here, we're moving with the breath as well, but we're really opening up the back. A lot of sensations in labour are felt in the back. It's called back labour. And so this is really creating space for all the energy to flow, the breath, because obviously the internal organs get really squashed as your baby gets bigger. Another advantage to this pose is that it's really opening up space around a contraction. A contraction is a sensation, and we're opening up the belly, giving it space, as opposed to kind of holding our tummy and curling ourselves into a ball. And where we keep fluid with the breath, it's really going to help things move. And it's almost a natural instinct to get on all fours when baby's due. You might have found that a lot with your, it's almost primal. You don't even have to remember these poses, they're almost instinctive.
It's so true. I have to say that just felt so nice as well, stretching out the back. Amazing.
And when the spine changes shape in pregnancy, as you know, it gets a lot more pressure on the lower back, so we really want to build strength into the lower back. And obviously the shoulders get heavy because the breasts get up to 2 pounds heavier each, which is a bag of sugar, which is so much weight. So you really want to bring up strength into the back.
That's a lot. And would you say, is this something that ladies might think about doing in pregnancy? At home, or?
Yeah, it's definitely something you can do at home. It's something if you can just demonstrate. Again, your partner can also get involved here. Any kind of sensation, rubbing you, placing hands here just around where the kidneys are, and just making sure that you're breathing. So if I can just feel your breath, because very often we don't breathe deeply enough. Now, Nissa's breath is starting to get deeper where my hands are. My hands are guiding the breath there. So when we know that we can feel the breath in the lower back, we know that we're really shifting energy around the body. And that's really going to help release tension in the back. And yes, by all means, this is something to do in pregnancy. Again, it can help the baby get into position. And it just releases tension in the back. And then moving on from there, again, back to first stage, just start to circle out the hips as well. So just circling out the joints, again, just moving in a really fluid, perhaps figures of 8. Anything like this is just going to help things move. Also, one really nice one is to perhaps write your baby's name out with your bottom and try it out. That's just a really slinky way. And if you can, close your eyes at the same time, because that's really going to help you contact and connect to the breath. Because ultimately, there are other videos on your work site. If you're not breathing well, nothing's going to work as effectively as it can. If you breathe well, you're present, you make choices, as opposed to coming from a state of anxiety where we hold the breath, where no oxygen gets to the muscle, the brains, or the tissues. It's just good to breathe at the same time.
So it's tying the movement with the breath.
And that makes it yoga as opposed to a gymnastic class, really.
Amazing. I've not heard that before, writing your baby's name out with your bum. That is amazing. Absolutely. And you could be doing that all the way through those surges or contractions, guys. You could be, rotating the hips, and that's probably really going to make you feel so much more comfortable. It's
Definitely.
really nice. Oh, amazing.
And another pose from there is child's pose. I don't know if it will come in on the film.
Let's see if we can get it
So we
in.
kind of go from all fours and we lie down.
I think maybe let's do it a little bit further back.
That's
There we go.
Yeah.
Go on, you show us, Sarah.
So we have the knees wide, not too wide, we still want to protect what we call the pelvis, and then we want to sink down onto the heels and just drop the forehead down. And again, this really is a pose to recharge the batteries. So labour is about really stepping up to the plate and putting effort in, but it becomes so important to rebuild the energy again. And it's like charging in the mobile phone. And many women tell me that they use this as it's almost like a Morse code to their partner. So when they come into this pose, it's leave me alone. I don't need a sandwich. Yes, I'm fine. No, I don't want to drink. This is where I'm recharging. So it's a kind of message to those around you to leave you alone so that you can stay in this zone, this kind of inner temple that you're accessing as you begin to birth your baby.
I love
It's so powerful.
That
Because obviously if you stop, people go, are you okay? And it's kind of keeping the energy there, keeping the lights dim and just using it to, I'm back, I'm grounded, I'm in my body, I'm not being distracted, and it's really powerful. Again, it creates space in the back and it releases the hips. So it's
genius.
it's
I've
really
not
good.
thought about that pose before as if you're protecting your bubble, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your zone. That's amazing. When I teach my course, my hypnobirthing course, I always recommend child's pose if your baby's back to back.
Yeah.
So it's sat at the back, so it really pushes baby round.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's brilliant.
It's a really good pose.
Oh, I just want to do it now. Why don't you join us? Let's just do one, guys. Let's do a child's pose. So tell us again. So hips.
So you're going to sit back on your heels.
Yeah.
And then you're going to hinge from the hips forward. So get the sit bones out, just really lengthen. And as you get further on, you might have to be on forearms. But if there's space, then you can get your head down. This just automatically stimulates what we call the vagus nerve. So when the forehead is on the earth, you're switching on your relaxation response. And then it's a really good way to access the breath. And again, somebody can check that you're breathing here in the lower back. Also, when you're actually birthing your baby, what happens is you can just give a little massage here, a little push down on the breath out. And that again is going to really help with contraction. So I'm just going to wait for Lisa to breathe again. And then I'm going to push. And it's really quite a robust push because we're not made of cotton wool in pregnancy. We're very strong. But again, it really eases out any tensions. And it's a really good one to practice. And again, you're guided by the birthing woman's breath. You can see it's also where the kidneys are. So these are really vital organs. So we're kind of massaging them at the same time.
So if you're watching this video, guys, I definitely recommend watching it with your birth partner, whoever that's going to be, your partner, your mum, your sister. Watch this video with them so then they can have a go at laying their hands back there and doing a firm, gentle push, because that's a lovely thing. Really nice.
It does feel good.
Yeah, it's so good.
One woman told me she got through her labour screaming at her husband, do the back thing, do the back thing, and it just worked a treat. So I teach it a lot in my classes.
Yeah, I can see why. That's brilliant. Amazing. Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.
And so guys, we're doing a series of 3 videos, so how yoga can be amazing for pregnancy and birth. So look out for the next 2, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.